Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. This is going to be a short, quick little update video that goes along with, I made a more in-depth thing talking about what could happen with Nikki Bella versus Charlotte. But if you thought that tonight was going to be a slam dunk, that Charlotte was going to be beating Nikki Bella, taking the Divas Championship, and as well as ending Nikki Bella's title reign on the same day that she ties AJ Lee's longest reigning Divas Champion date, they made it really, really weird and really awkward on Observer Radio today. First show they've done in a few days, and when they were talking about what was going to be happening on Monday Night Raw, they ran over it pretty fast. But when they got to the Nikki versus Charlotte, basically said that the talk was that in WWE that Charlotte would be winning this match and becoming Divas Champion. They would be going on to having a rematch at Night of Champions. But it was like Dave was tripping over his own words, and he didn't really know what to say or how to say it, but he basically was saying that there is a chance that this match will end a different way, and basically that Nikki would be keeping the championship, and she would be taking the title reign and being the longest reigning Divas champion. And if this did happen, it would be heavily influenced by John Cena. And you know that John Cena has a lot of pull inside of WWE. You know from Total Divas that Nikki Bella is his girlfriend. But I don't see how this helps John Cena at all. I know that a lot of people out there believe that WWE has this long-reigning hatred for all things CM Punk and AJ Lee, and they want to erase the records that they would have set, and they don't want anybody to ever remember AJ. They don't want anybody to ever remember CM Punk. By basically beating this title reign and Nikki Bella holding the championship for one day longer than Nikki Bella did, or holding it until Night of Champions and dropping it there, is not going to make anybody forget AJ Lee or CM Punk. Both of those were, very, very over wrestlers. I'm sure that a lot of them are still in people's favorites of all-time wrestlers, whether if it's their all-time favorite diva or their all-time favorite wrestler. You can go check out lots of YouTube videos of YouTubers out there, go running down these lists, and I'm positive that both of them will be appearing on both of them. CM Punk was one of the greatest wrestlers that got inside of the ring, and when you look back over history, you'll probably want to watch CM Punk matches, because they're going to be like Daniel Bryan matches, where you might remember the John Cena matches because it's some hokey angle where maybe like Mark Henry faked his retirement and then they had a match. But when you remember the good matches, like CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan from Over the Limit, things like that. No, it wasn't Over the Limit. Shit. Over the Limit was when they did the 2 out of 3 falls between Sheamus and Daniel Bryan, and then Daniel Bryan went on and had the series of matches against CM Punk where he jumped from SmackDown to Raw with John Laurinaitis and People Power. I can't remember what pay-per-view it was, but it's matches like that that people are going to want to remember. Honestly, we all know that the Charlotte run is going to happen. I think it's better for storylines that Team Bella isn't able to accomplish their goal, that Charlotte's able to get the championship. We've already seen Paige in the background, basically she's happy for Charlotte, but she feels like, it should be her in that spotlight. She didn't get a chance to beat Sasha in that match. And then we see, PCB start to crumble under the pressure of Paige wanting to be champion, and then basically Paige stepping up, finding a way to become #1 contender, and then it's Paige versus Charlotte, and then you open the door for, Charlotte versus Becky Lynch, and, Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, and all sorts of these new, fresh matchups that's supposed to be changing the Divas division with the Divas Revolution. This is what people want to see. This is what people are excited for. So that's what I'm looking forward to.